Hey, welcome to Dr. Dana Rakowski TV. And on this episode, I'm going to be talking about all the things, and this one specifically, why I quit network marketing. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. I'm going to give a little disclaimer. This is not an anti-MLM video. This is just video on the facts and things that I have learned along the way of doing network marketing. I have been in the network marketing space for a little over 5 years. I will save my story of network marketing for another video to discuss all the things that I have learned in 2021 about network marketing. Now, I'm going to talk to you about the pros and the cons, so the good and the bad. And not everything I talk about is, necessarily bad, and not everything is necessarily good. So you're going to use your own judgment on those things. But these are the things that I have learned. So I guess if you want, make sure you stay till the end so I can teach you some tips on how to, if you are in the network marketing space, of how to, be successful. I have been successful in several companies, and I will teach you all about how to be successful as time goes on. So one of the things that I had learned about network marketing is that, so we're going to start with the negative. We're going to start with the negative because I feel like that's what you all want to hear, but I want you to stay till the end. I really do. And because I want to teach you some of the ways that you can overcome some of these things about the negativity. So first thing, cold messaging does not work. Stop doing it. I learned this the hard way. I tried, using all the scripts, using all the things that they tell you to do, because it's like they lay it out for you. They're like, oh, if you follow this plan, you will be successful. Well, you know what? The truth is, it doesn't work. And stop trying to tell your friends and your family. They don't want to hear it anymore. So I don't know who needs to tell you that, but just stop. The second thing is you have to like your product and be passionate about your product, because honestly, if you don't like what you're selling, you're never going to sell it. I will tell you this. In 2021, I went through a dark time, and I had joined, I want to say, about 20 network marketing companies because I really wanted to find out the truth, find out how some of these people were successful while others weren't, what they were doing, what they weren't doing. And I realized that a lot of it has to do with the product. Like, honestly, I know for a fact I can't sell makeup because I am not brand loyal. I like to try different things. So there's no way I can sell makeup. I tried. No way I could sell it. I can't vouch for it and say, oh, this is the best makeup product I've ever had, because I use like 30 brands. Like, it doesn't make sense. I know I can't sell CBD. I know I can't sell, there's certain things I just know I am not good at and I'm not passionate about. Therefore, I can't sell it. Mental health aspect of network marketing is brutal. I got stuck in a comparisonitis game. I was like, what does that girl have that I don't? So I had to start unfollowing everyone on Instagram because it would drive me crazy. I would sit there and start being like, oh my gosh, I have to copy and do what they do because that's the only thing that's working. And you start to lose your sense of self and why you're actually in the business in the first place. The other thing I really didn't like about it is it can seem to be culty at times. It kind of reminded me of sorority life when I was in college. Like, you were either part of the group or you weren't. If you wanted out, then you were exiled and no one talked to you anymore. So it kind of got a little immature in that way. And it's like, okay, well, if you don't follow what your upline wants you to do, then you're not part of this organization anymore. And another thing that really bothered me is a lot of these companies, which I will not name names, but a lot of these companies their compliance rules and their way of doing business, I don't find to be in the best interest of their reps. So after joining all these companies, that I did find out that a lot. And I can go into that in another video of not specific companies, but how they dealt with customer service and compliance issues and how they treated their representatives in another video. So I'll discuss that. That's a good topic. And then one of the other things I wanted to explain that really, really irked me. So back in 2020, the end of 2020, I discovered all of these groups on Facebook. Now, when I first joined the groups, I was like, okay, this looks pretty interesting. I might give it a try. What do I have to lose? Well, they were called swap groups. Now, what does that mean? So that means that they have the party swaps. So like if I'm part of a company that has parties and then I have and someone else has a company that has parties, we could swap parties. So like she would host to my friends and I would host to hers and try to get sales that way. Okay, that seems legit. That's okay. But then it got kind of sketchy because then you have these swaps. So let me explain how this would work. So you're with X company and I'm with Y company. And I am $100 away from my goal of hitting a promotion because I know I don't want to buy any more of my product, or I can't be my own, my sale does not count towards my personal volume. I will have somebody else buy $100 worth of product and I buy $100 worth of their product. So you're doing an even swap of sales. Now, this is what I discovered is that a lot of the top reps of these companies, that's what they do. They swap sales and they get away with it because why not, right? It's legit business. I mean, you're selling to other people, but you are actually, just swapping sales. Then I also found game groups. So these are like the gambling groups where you actually buy spots in like a roulette and you'll have like a $200 party. And then if someone wins the party, all of those people who bid have to spend say $20 or $50 each times 10 times 20. And then you get a so-called amount of party. And these are like all over the internet, these party groups. So these are called the game groups. So you're like gambling. You bet, you spin the wheel, and if it lands on you, you win the party, and then all the other people have to buy from you. Genius in a lot of ways, right? So again, a way to inflate your sales to make you look like you're doing phenomenally well, when in fact it's really other people that are having to pay that don't want your product. The other groups I've discovered are called the COTM groups. These are the Consultants of the Month groups. These groups are actually people that you sign up. So like say you're committing to buying from 5 different people for 5 months. So 1 month, all those 5 people will buy from you. So like say it's like $50. So you got $250 in sales in 1 month from 5 people. Then the next month you buy from a different person in that group and you're all committed to buying. Another way to inflate sales. Now, and then the one thing so these people that are in these groups, I mean, I did this for a couple months because I really wanted to see the impact that it had. And I noticed that a lot of the top reps of these companies, this is what they do. So they'll also do sponsoring. So like they'll trade sponsors. So like if there's a certain amount of recruits or whatever per month, they will swap recruits too. So it's not unusual to find people that are like, hey, if you sign up for my company, I'll sign up for yours, just so they get the numbers. And the thing with that is a lot of these companies, they might be like binary companies. So they have like strong and weak legs. So like they'll build their company, their legs based on these recruits that they get. So they know like, okay, I just signed someone up yesterday, and in order for me to hit X and Y, whatever rank, I have to sign up 2 people under that person. So they will purposely find 2 people to sign up under that person and place them under that person. So that rep that they just signed up is not doing any of the work. They're doing the work and putting it under them, so then they get credit for it. So those are the things of what I have learned. Now, with all this being said, there is a lot of positives also. I mean, I'm still somewhat involved in network marketing. I use a lot of the products, but I don't promote them to my friends and family anymore. I do enjoy about network marketing, or I like building relationships with people. It's really important that you build that no trust factor with your audience first. And then I feel like they will buy from you. Like they want to do what you're doing and have what you're having. But just, I don't know, the cold messaging and the posting on Facebook constantly and the stories, it's like, I don't want to go on Facebook just to see someone's ads. Like, honestly, like it's so annoying. Being a part of something bigger than yourself is also awesome. Like, I enjoy going to the conferences and learning and the professional development. It's so inspiring and so motivating. And on that note, I hope you took something away from this. Like I said, this is not to bash MLMs or an anti-MLM video. This is just to give you some of the facts of why you may feel like you are not succeeding in network marketing, and it's because you haven't done these tactics that these other people are doing. And it's not that they're bad, but they are sketchy, I would say. Like, I wouldn't look at the numbers as legit, because there's no way someone could sell that many products without doing this. So that is what I have to say. So I will go into details in other videos about, some of the different companies and the comp plans and some of the different things that I have learned along the way. But again, this was from my take of 2021, late 2020 or 2021, and I stopped doing the swaps and being part of these groups. I had to remove myself from all these groups, like, I want to say in like May of last year, maybe a little earlier than that. But so I've been wanting to make this video for a while because I want everyone to know the truth. And yeah, just so you know. So that is that. So I hope you learned something, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss those other videos that are coming, because I am super excited to make those. And again, thank you for watching.